How do you know if you're struggling, like sick struggling, or struggling because everybody struggles in their life? And I'll tell you what, here's the barometer for me. When I wake up in the morning and I open my eyes, when I'm sick, I will know with every ounce of my being that I will not experience joy over the course of the day. Not because I look ahead of the day and say, oh, well, it's a crappy day because I got to do this, this, and this, but because I have lost the ability to experience joy. Let's say that Allie and I are having coffee, and I'm telling her about my struggles with depression. And somebody else, one of you is listening. So you hear me say to her, you know, I'm really struggling. Sometimes it's hard to get out of bed. And sometimes I just feel like there's no purpose to what I'm doing in my life because I don't experience joy. And, you know, I may have to take time off, and I'm on medication. So somebody else is listening, and they go, wait a second here. He's talking about all of us, right? You know, Landsberg, he says, oh, he has trouble getting out of bed. Well, we all do. I got news for you, buddy. You know, and he's talking about how he doesn't experience joy. Well, life, we're not put on this earth to be giggling all the time. So the conclusion that that person eavesdropping would come to is that Michael is weak because he has needed to be treated for the same thing that I've beaten in my life all the time. So I'm strong and he's weak. Because everybody who hasn't experienced it cannot understand it. You can't understand the idea that something good won't make you feel good. So if you're one of the everybody in this room but one person who cares about someone who's struggling and you're not a person who's struggling, I say to you, the best thing you can do for that person, the best thing you can do is to say to them, you know what? I will never understand what you're feeling. Because when you think you understand it, that's when you say things like, hey, phone rings, hello? Yeah, Michael, how you doing? You know, I'm okay. I mean, you really want to hear how I'm doing? I'm doing really shitty. Really struggling, right? You know, I've fallen back into this hole. I mean, I wouldn't say that to someone, but let's say that conversation happens. And they say, well, you know what? Because they don't understand, Michael, why don't we go to a movie? You love movies. Let's go to a movie, make you feel better. Or, you know what? I just called you because I wanted to tell you that you're a really great guy and you got a really great job and a really great life, and you should just appreciate that because that'll make you feel better. That's what you say based on ignorance because you're evaluating my situation based on your consciousness. And your consciousness is that doing something fun will be fun. That respecting the things that you have in your life, the blessings in your life, will make you feel better. That's what's damaging. When you hear that, you go, are you kidding me? You really think that this illness that I have can be treated by going to a movie? Not even movie and popcorn and a Diet Coke, which is like one of the greatest things in life. You have to understand that I, the sick person here, feel a great deal of guilt because I feel like I'm depriving you of your happiness. I feel like, especially the way I'm wired, I'm someone that wants to make the people around them happy. I am a pleaser, which is perhaps part of my illness. I was that way when I was young. Whenever anything came up with my parents, I always wanted to make them happy. So now I'm a person that is wired to make people happy. But I can't do that when I'm sick. So now I start to think, well, this is terrible. My illness is affecting everybody else. I can't be this person to them. And I feel guilt because of that. So what you can do as a friend or family or coworker is reduce the guilt. If you say these words, you know what? I get it. I get it that sometimes you don't feel like coming down for dinner. That's okay. I get it that sometimes you can't be the spark that you are when you're feeling okay. I get it. That, I get it, makes a lot of difference.